She wore long hair, didn't bother her, but suddenly she's getting at the age where her friends are getting their ears pierced, and she wants to participate, but she doesn't want to show off her ear because of that deformity. And she really wanted to have the surgery, so I reconstructed her ear, and the nicest compliment she gets is no one notices her deformity anymore. And she got her ears pierced, and she's just a happy-go-lucky girl, and continues to live with a very positive attitude.
Well, then on the other end of the spectrum, aging, if we're lucky, we all get old. What about the criticism that our culture is just too tough on aging? Aging is a natural process.
Well, aging is a natural process, but the quality of life today is not necessarily the same as it was before. I have patients in their 70s and 80s that are extremely active, but how they look does not reflect how they feel. And when they look in the mirror, they're looking at their mother or their father, but they feel a lot younger.
And we are bombarded. I mean, there are commercials on television all the time for the lifestyle lift or other procedures to make us look younger. So our culture really does feed that to us all the time. Do you think there's truth in the idea that the better you look, the better you're going to do in this competitive work environment? The economic downturn, looking better helps you?
Well, we've seen over the last couple of years, because of the economy, a lot of people coming in either for surgery or non-surgical procedures like Botox or fillers, because they do feel that they need to look younger and more energetic to be more competitive in the marketplace. So that is definitely the attitude amongst a lot of people at the present time.
But there was a dip in plastic surgery also with the downturn. I think it was down about 2% as people tightened their belt over the year. What is the cost for procedures? What kind of range are we looking at, some of the pictures that we've seen here?
Well, the ranges vary differently from one part of the country to another. For example, like New York, Chicago, LA, the prices can be 6 times as much as they are in Tampa. In Tampa, for example, breast surgery would be in the $6,000 range. A tummy tuck may be in the $8,000 range. And then with the face, there's different things involved with the face, so the prices vary quite a bit depending on what needs to be done.
And obviously these are out-of-pocket expenses. Insurance does not cover these kind of procedures.
That's correct.
So let's just address a little bit the imbalance then between people who can afford to have this done and look youthful and fresh and whatever they want to look, and the people who just simply can't afford that. Are we setting up an imbalance in society?
A lot of my patients earn less than $20,000 a year. So what they do is they save their money. Instead of buying a nice bigger car or a bigger home or going on vacation, they use that money that they would have used for those things, and they put it away towards plastic surgery. So a lot of my patients definitely in the Tampa Bay area are not wealthy by any means.
We have one of your patients here with us today who's very happy with the results of her surgery. Allie Kennedy, welcome.
Thank you, Cathy.
When did you decide that you wanted to make the investment in this?
It was about 3 years ago that I looked in the mirror one morning and I thought, oh my goodness, I'm not looking like I feel inside. My outside was not matching my inside. And I'm also of Latin heritage, so in my mother's family, a lot of her sisters have the jowling effect, and I just didn't want to do that. And it's kind of hard when someone comes up and says, oh my gosh, you look so tired and you've had a great night's sleep. You're thinking, oh no, it's time.
So let's take a look at what you looked like then, and what age were you?
55.
And what did you have done?
I had a mid-face facelift and a temp lift.
A mid-face facelift? What does that mean?
It's your cheeks. He raises your cheeks up, and he raises your temp area up, and it was wonderful. I feel so much different than I did when I can look in those pictures now. It's like, oh, that's kind of amazing when I see them.
And this is the after?
That's the after.
So how many years younger did you feel like you looked once you had the surgery?
10 to 15.